guys, today we want to talk about habits that made me six figures. We want to start with an introduction of finance. It's going to be two parts of this finance introduction. I think it's very important for us to learn more about how we manage our finance, if we want to be rich, if we want to be abundant, if we want to have more money. Okay, so we want to review vision in this video, vision of the money. How is our vision about money, the balance? We want to check that good and bad debts and saving method. Okay, so let's start with an introduction of myself. If someone is new in this channel, if you didn't have the chance to watch some of my video, I'm Veronica. My profession is chemical engineer. I currently have a very good position in a very big company. I used to work for different company in different part of the world, and I have been coaching in finance, and I have been coaching in different other areas, from people from US, from people from here, from people from Asia. So I have a lot of knowledge and experience. Okay, so let's start with the point number one, that is the vision. What is the vision that we have for money? So that is related with what is how we spend money. What is the rhythm of our spending? And also is based on we are enjoying our current activity, that we receive our salary. We are dedicate time to learn more about how to invest. We are aware of this opportunity to invest in different type of areas like property, for example, stock markets. We are aware of that. We know how to prioritize our financial independence, our freedom, financial. And the other thing that is very important to evaluate is what is, after that we review all this point, the rhythm, how we are spending, we are enjoy our work, we are dedicate time to check how is the investment. We are aware of the new opportunity. How is our belief about money? Remember that we are review during the last other days that it's very important what we thought about it, about any area, because that is going to determine how we're going to act. Remember that it's first thought, after feeling, and after action. So everything that we are thinking about something is going to create reality. So that is a very important point that you have to keep in mind. So considering these points and the condition that you have right now, our next point is going to be evaluate and planify how it's going to be our future about money. So let's talk about balance. So balance is about how we are controlling our expenses, how we are controlling that don't spend more than we receive every month, right? There is some 5 different type of spending and type of definition that we have to be aware. One is active. Active is everything that is cash, stocks, everything that give me money instantly. Okay. Passive is everything is out of our pocket, our debt. This is passive. What is investment? Is what we have as a property, for example, and we receive money in return. Okay, maybe can be by renting, or can be by if we sell the property, something that we receive in return. Some painting, very expensive painting, if we sell this painting, we can receive money. Okay, and finally is our spending. What type of spending we have every month? Rent, car leasing, supermarket, this type of spending that we have at the end of the month. So there is a cycle of poverty that is explained when you have income, right? All your income. This is, I forget about to mention before, that income is the other point. Income is the wage, is the property income. Everything is coming additional to your salary. So when we have the income, but our expenses and our debts are higher than our income, is when we start to getting poor. It's when we are not manage our financial situation. Okay, so by the other hand, when we start to create money and we are in the path of to be rich, is when we have income, any type of income. We have our base expensive every month, right? Our investment that we put money every month. But when we make the balance, we have flow cash every month that we can saving, we can invest again, right? So it's when we receive more that we spend. So this is when we are in a good situation. Okay, so now it's something else that we like to discuss about good and bad debts. Bad debts is when when you have money that you already lost. For example, if you buy a purse, it's a purse that you cannot resell. It's something that you cannot receive a return. So it's an expense. And you pay by credit card. This is you're gonna have interest rate, right? So you're gonna spend more money than the current price that you pay in the store. So this is a bad debt. By the other hand, the good debt is when you have this, for example, passive income. A YouTube channel is a passive income because when I have a video, or for example, when you create a tutorial, when you create a course online, you take this course, you prepare everything once, and every time that someone is buying this course, you gain money, but you work once. Independing that is 1 month, 3 months, you work once and you receive for this one's work continuing money. Okay, so this is something that if you have a current job, you have to use time that you don't have. That is the reason it's a debt. You have to use your own time to spend time and doing these classes, right? If we are doing classes, but at the end you want to receive a new income. And finally, we want to review some saving methods. The first method is the sandwich and the coffee. How many we spend per day, and how many is some shallow expenses, right? That sometimes we thought that are insignificant, but if you sum, it's gonna be a good saving. So for example, I have some data with me. For 1 month, for example, if we have a coffee that is £5, right? For £5, that is the most of the store that we are paying right now in UK. And you have a sandwich of £5 or £7, you have £12 per day. Per week you have 84. For month you have £378. And for year you have 4,536. And if in 10 years you have 45,000 pounds. So this is one method of saving. So you can create, there is a table that is very well known, that you can create and the one part, the lower prices of the expensive and the highest prices, higher prices of expensive, for example a coffee, and higher can be a purse. And in the other coordinate you can relate it with something that you can give up easily, is something that don't. so you can start to realize, for example, go out. How much is your income? Are you doing often? It's something that you are not enjoying very much, and you can do. You can start doing, right? For example, eat outside, and you are this kind of person that you really think that you have to go outside every Friday, every Saturday. It's something that is gonna be in the corner because it's higher value, but it's more difficult to you give up, right? So and the other saving method is try to pay in cash. When you have cash in your hand, for example, you have a budget of 300 for going out, and you have cash and you pay in cash, you realize physically how much less you have, right? So it's more easy to you realize how much are you spending every month. That is the most difficult for us. When you just tap in the card, it's very easy to spend, right? The last saving method is thinking twice. What does that mean? Is, for example, if you go to a store and you realize that you really like something, but it's not something that you needed, try to go back 2 days later. For example, if today is Wednesday and you really like this blouse, you can say yourself, I'm gonna go back on Friday. Since today until Friday you forget about it, there is something that is not that important for you. But if you keep thinking about it, something that you really like it. So it's kind of testing with yourself. You try to ignore this hurry to buy something, right? So I really hope that this is everything for today. It's gonna be a second part of this one, so it's gonna be more tips and more information. So I really hope your this information was really meaningful for you, because for me it's very important that we all understand how it's important that we have education about finance, even though it's not your expertise. It's something that we use every day. Okay, so if you have any comments, if you like the video, you know what to do. And if you want to share information, please share information and let's make a community.